Imagine boarding a plane in St. Louis for Miami and being told once you're in the air that you're going to Havana, Cuba against your will. It happened on December 11th, 1968, and years later, the reaction of the passengers and crew make this a truly remarkable vintage KSDK.
They're walking very briskly, Captain Dennis Maloney.
After a TWA flight from St. Louis to Miami with a stopover in Nashville was hijacked after leaving St. Louis. Here's film of the passengers and crew getting off the plane after they returned to southern Florida. Their stop in a communist country, apparently not all bad.
They were very nice. We had a nice dinner over there in the airport. A couple of drinks, all on the house. It's hard to complain about that.
Were you frightened at any point?
No, I don't think anybody was.
That same passenger, James Knipschild of Kirkwood, described witnessing the moment the gunman took over the flight. That's late former KSDK reporter John Auble reporting from Miami, Florida.
Well, I saw him walk up with the stewardess in front of him, and he took her through the door, and I knew right then what had happened.
What was your immediate reaction at that time?
Here we go to Cuba.
Pilot Dennis Maloney remembers a knock at the cockpit door shortly after they got in the air.
It seemed very well planned.
Also, amazingly poised, flight attendant Suzanne Brandt. She praised Maloney's reaction and how he broke the news to passengers.
Told them to be calm, that there was a man up in the cockpit with a gun, that we were going to Havana, that there was nothing to panic about.
The passengers calm during most of this?
They were calm. Most of them were totally calm during most of this.
Sailor Stephen Bilkey of St. Louis was one of them.
Were you scared at all?
No, not really. He told us that we'd been hijacked and that he'd try and give us the most comfortable ride we could.
Back on the ground, the sailor's mother and sister were trying to calm their nerves and hoping their sailor son and brother would be given some leave.
I think I deserve for him to be home, whether he does or not.
But Bilkey was up for some adventure.
It was a great flight for what happened.
The hijackers were described as a man and a woman, and newspaper accounts say they were taken into custody by Cuban police when that flight landed. Other reports from the time say more than 130 American airplanes were hijacked between 1968 and 1972.